All right, guys. All right. It's Imperator Diablo here for another Rome Total War 2 replay. They're really doing a good job of hitting this tower. I don't know if they were meaning to. But anyway, so for this replay, we have a Barbarian Settlement Siege. And we have, we got a good amount of Barbarian factions in this one. I think they're doing this to try to protect the siege from being hit. They're hoping they're going to run out of ammo, and I mean they're doing a pretty good job. But let's look at our factions here. So on attack, you can't see everyone over here. I'm going to assume that they're hidden. So this replay, this replay was sitting from the defenders. But anyway, on attack we have Kush. We have Macedon, and we have Boii. So this is going to be a little confusing. We got some units sallying out over here. And we have a hidden unit right here. So we'll have to watch out for this. So this could be a little interesting. They're looking for a little bit of a sally out, see what they can get with it. So let's go ahead and look at our defenders here. We have Boii, so we have Boii on attack and defense, so we can tell the difference here. The Boii on defense has this blue ring around their flag, and the attackers have a red one. So I will also try to remember that, but no promises. So we have Boii on attack. We have Galatia on a defense. Boii on defense. Sorry, see, I'm already messing up. And for our last defending faction, we have Swaby. So we have a good amount of barbarian factions going on here. We have Macedon and Kush, which is a little different. But, I mean, Macedonia is definitely realistic. Kush, Kush may not have been attacking too many barbarian settlements. So I'm really curious if they're going to get anything done with this. We'll see. We'll see. They do. I mean, these archers are way back here all by themselves. Not sure if they're gonna go for that. I really feel like they could. That would be pretty big to start off the battle. Guys, look at this. So that's, I don't know. I'm sorry for laughing. That's actually hilarious. All of their giant ballistas are gone. They have 36 crewmen and no ballistas, so those didn't get much use. Let's look and see. So Macedon lost one, so that's fair. They're starting to open fire here. Looks like they're heading for this corner piece on this wall. I'm assuming if that's exactly what they're aiming for, which it appears it is, this whole thing may collapse if they destroy the corner piece. They're trying to return fire, and I mean, they could get some pretty good shots on this if they were aiming good. We have Kush. Kush is opening fire on theirs. Doing a good job here protecting it. Let's see what they're aiming for. This wall right here, they're about to knock it down. So I'm gonna start speeding this up a little bit. Let's see. Okay, I mean, Macedon is already almost up at the wall, but I mean, I'm going to keep this going. They very likely are not going to do anything at all. They may just be moving up here to block this. So, if that's the case, I mean, they're not about to be charging the wall. I'm going to go up here just to make sure, but I doubt they are. We got our defenders making some moves just in case they do decide to move up here. Okay. We do have movement. We have some movement here. Okay, they found they found the Macedonian pikemen. Okay, so there are a lot of units here. If they can get some pilum throws off on here, they could do a good job here. This pikeman they do not have their pikes out. So this is, oh my god, I mean, this is excellent. If they can break this unit, that'd be great. But I mean, even if they can't break it, if they can get some kills on this unit, that can make a big difference later on in the game. You know, they charged this unit and did not get a single kill. I mean, I can't believe that actually just happened. But okay, so here is a lot of units. Macedon's getting their units moving over. They have not touched these archers. These archers are literally just standing there still. Alright, let's get back. I'm watching the mini map and I'll try to watch for that cav to see if they're gonna do anything else out there. I want to get this battle going. So we got 40 minutes in this battle, so this should be a pretty good siege. We most likely are going to get some different areas of attack in the settlement, and we'll see how good the attackers do. I've not watched this replay yet. I tend to like to not watch them and then just go in and see what happens. So they did knock this wall down here, so that's going to be a good point of entry. They did not finish this wall here. It appears that they started going for kills rather than finishing this off, so they very likely may change and go back to that. The cav is still kind of lingering about. This is as well. Nothing too much going on. This unit is on the move. They're doing a sneaky sneak. This is what I like to call a sneaky sneak. It's nighttime. We're the night hunters. We're gonna sneaky sneak. They can't see us. I don't know. I don't really feel like they're gonna get much out of that, but we'll see. So they're taking their time, which is smart. They're kind of letting their allies also get up here. Okay, here we go. We got our first unit. First two units starting to scale the wall. Yeah, I figured they were gonna go back for that. Okay, there we go. First two units scaling the wall. We got the thorax swordsman moving into place. The towers open and fire on them, to be expected. Let's see if they're gonna get. Yeah, here comes some Pelum. The Pelum is being thrown. I mean, they're doing a good job at the moment. I mean, they only took a few. Oh God. Yeah, there we go. I mean, look at that, Chad. God bless. Okay. So they're getting a lot better throws over here. And here we go, guys. I mean, it appears the defenders are... They're going to give them this initially. Yeah, I mean, this tower is definitely... Oh, yeah, we're getting some good angles here. They're charging in. Here we go. Macedon's first one to enter the fray. Celtic Warriors. Ooh, a silver chevron Celtic Warrior. So that's going to be tough to break through. They're eating these thorough spears up. We got another unit. Let's see if we can get any Pila. I mean, Macedon is coming in force. They charged right in. Kush is starting to move up. We're getting some Kush units here with some siege towers. We'll see if they make any moves for that later. Kush has arrived. We got the slave infantry. No big surprise there. Boei is doing a really good job at the moment. They got some silver. I mean, look at all the chevrons. These are some good units. Thorough spears. All you can really hope is, I mean, it's interesting use. I mean, thorough spears are really good because they got a lot of the Javies, the Sax Warrior with 3 chevrons. The issue is, so this one's getting so, oh man, that's a great angle right there. So good use of this thorough spear unit. So you want to try to get them in, but you also want to be able to try and allow them to use some of their Pila. Pelum. Still not much going on over here. We do have these units sitting here. They have not had an opportunity to do much. So the attack in Boei is inching ever so closer. They decided not to knock that down. Macedon is kind of just holding here for the moment. I believe they're waiting on Boei. Sorry for the lag there. Oh, yeah. They kind of just formed a square here. Not really sure. I feel like you could take advantage of this flank. This thorax swordsman is facing the wrong direction. So you hate to see that. Bowie, I feel like Bowie is doing a good job so far at kind of slowing down Macedon here. Macedon's really coming really heavy. So one thing as an attacker you want to consider is you don't want to attack too quickly. And what I mean by that is you do not want to attack a lot quicker than your allies attack, because you can get singled out. And this isn't really even an instance of them being singled out by all the attackers. This is kind of an instance of them being singled out, but I mean they're just getting beat by Bowie. Bowie is just beating them. They're doing some interesting formations here. I mean, they're just forming a square there. They're not. I don't know. I don't feel like they took advantage of a situation here where they could have charged this unit in the back. Bowie, the attacking Bowie has arrived. This unit is starting to get a little closer to some units, so maybe they're looking for an opportunity. All right, attacking Bowie has arrived to the walls. Siege tower is opening. There we go. Getting some pilum throws on them immediately. We got Galatia holding this side against attacking Bowie. I'm curious about how this one's gonna go. Let's take a quick peek back over here. We got the defending Bowie is getting some good shots here on Macedon. We got some Royal Peltists in the mix now, so this is a good unit. And Bowie is doing a good job at kind of singling these guys out. I mean, they're still racking up kills. I mean, this is a good unit. But, again, Bowie has done a good job here. They're breaking this unit, so that'd be good to get this unit. Only 23 kills. That's good. That's not bad. Yeah, they're kind of just in a position now where they're forming square. They're just trying to hang on. We got Kush coming into the mix now. Kush got Showtail Warriors up against some Club Levy with 3 chevrons. I mean, 68 kills. I mean, So Club Levy is one of those units. Obviously a cheap unit, but dude, hey, listen. If any of y'all have watched Pixelated Apollo, you know not to underestimate the Club Levy. Kushite is coming over here to try and help Macedon with Bowie, so this is going to be some much needed assistance. They're also, I mean, they're having to focus obviously on Swaby over here. They do have this tower neutralized, so that's going to be good. Oh yeah, we need to take a peek. So, not really a whole lot going on. I mean, we do have some archers here, but Bowie is paying attention. Bowie is prepared at the moment. Okay, we do have some combat happening here. We have, oh yeah, we have an Oswarner. Yeah, I mean, this isn't going to go anywhere. 120 kills. I mean, to be expected. 900s, I mean, that's not a bad unit, don't get me wrong, but this is Oswarn. Let's see what how Bowie is looking. I mean, Galatia completely is breaking this unit here. We actually have Macedon over here with some Thorax Swordsmen looking for some Pelum throws, so that's not a bad idea. But so far, Galatia is holding against some sword followers. The Celtic Warriors are breaking. Cheap unit. Okay, we do got some old swords moving into the mix. They are looking for some Pelum throws. Not a terrible angle. The problem is, I think a lot of them are in combat here, so they're probably not going to throw these. They're steadily flowing in. Got some archer fire coming in from the background. They're going to have to try to get this gate neutralized. So Bowie is still holding over here. Macedon's putting up the good fight. The Royal Peltists are finally breaking. You know, 149, 150 kills. They stopped breaking, so that's good for them. Okay, we are getting some cav movement back here. They're getting hit now with archer fire. They need to get out of the archer fire, or they are not going to last very long. Yeah, they're getting taken out. You know, 47 kills. That's not great. I don't know. I can appreciate them trying, but unfortunately not great use there. Let's see what Kush is doing over here. All right, we got some Bloodsworn in the mix now against some Showtail Warriors. That would be a good fight. So Kush is starting to make some progress here. They're breaking the club levy. Oh yeah, okay, some Royal Kushite. Interesting. 61 kills. They're racking up kills here. That's probably a good move, you know, to hold here. And pretty soon they're gonna have this tower capped. So we'll see how Swaby reacts to that. Oh yeah, still doing a great job over here. We have some Royal Peltists again up in the mix. They're kind of still stuck at the wall. Boya is holding multiple units here. Some Celtic Bowmen up. They may be. It appears they're out of ammo, so they're going to kind of get thrown in the mix. They may be trying to bait some returning fire. I'm not completely sure yet. All right, Galatia is still holding here. They're holding this line. Some good archer fire coming in. This is hitting the sword side of Macedon. Where are they? Okay, right there. 112 kills. See, this is a great angle because when you're able to hit the sword side like that, you're able to do more damage. You're going to get more kills. They do have the gate neutralized. It's this unit here, I'm going to assume. Yeah, I mean, you can see them fighting here. So as long as you have some units in here, they will start to decap this. So this is a good for the attackers because those towers will rack up a lot of kills fast. Boya is still sending men in. I kind of wish that they would have destroyed a wall so that they can attack, but they just decided not to. We got some. I mean, this is a depleted unit. We have a fresher unit of Oathsworn coming in. 142 men. We do have some Thorax Swordsmen breaking over here. Kush has moved up archers over here. 156 kills, 82 kills, so that's good. That's a great angle. They are shooting Bowie Eye here in the back, so that's a that's a great move from Kush. They're gonna rack up a lot of kills. Oh, wait a second. We actually have pikemen in here. So Macedon is already got his pikemen in the battle. It's working out okay at the moment. That's super risky. If the defenders notice that, they can take this unit out really fast, but they haven't noticed. So this is kind of stalled out now. You know, they're going to be able to move in. They got a new angle of attack here. So well, I don't know. I don't know if this is a great move. They're kind of going the wrong way. Okay, I see. If Galatia needs to actually, they're going to have to hold here, but you're now going to have to hold here. I don't like this. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to sandwich them here, but by doing that, what you're doing is you're still exposing your back. If Kush is smart, he'll continue, and it appears he is smart. And as long as he continues to have ammo, he's just going to move these units over here and continue shooting these units in the back. And they're going to rack up a lot of kills. We have some armored Showtail Warriors. Spear Brothers. With the Brothers of Spears. Still kind of holding here. So those units that were out here eventually did move these siege towers up. So Kush is trying to get a good angle here. Some archer fire. He's cycling in these Shoterra warriors. So, I mean, this appears... I mean, you got 2 units here. They're not really going to hold too long. They're kind of just stopping here. I want to take a peek back over here. I mean, yeah, see, look what's happening. I mean, these guys... They are flanking this sword follower. So this unit here is a new unit of Oathsworn coming in from the attacking Bowie Eye, and they are getting this unit in the rear and the side. And then of course we have this unit here who are at the moment holding these Shotel warriors back to kind of see how this is going to develop. I'm not sure yet, because these sword followers may start breaking soon. We'll kind of wait and see. So yeah, Bowie Eye was smart. They set this up here to hold this flank. I don't think Macedon's going to attack it. Macedon is really depleted at the moment. So they have completely retreated this unit to come hold over here now. So still terrible angle. They're still going to be able to hit the sword side of this Bowie Eye unit. I still think they should have retreated more this way and saved them, but it's too late. So we have Macedon and Kush. They've won the battle here. Macedon's general actually did get some action. He has 67 kills. So thankfully for him, he did not lose a lot of units. It was a really good job of Kush kind of coming in and assisting Macedon with that battle. And Macedon did a good job at kind of realizing there for a moment that, hey, I maybe have moved in too quick. Let's try to slow down here. And he was able to save what units he could. So that was good. Bowie is still kind of on the attack here. I mean, this is just a big blob. They're getting shot here in the side. They did do a good job at keeping this neutralized. So kudos to them. That is going to save a lot of lives. But when you get real blobbed up like this, I mean, you're giving the enemy archers a really good opportunity to rack up a lot of kills. So they just brought this one into the mix. Mercenary Syrian archers are really good. They use their ability to give them more damage. So, I mean, they're going to start racking up kills pretty quick. They're already up to 11 kills. And they're just firing into this blob. That's the problem sometimes with just, you know, using siege towers this way. I mean, yeah, I mean, look at all the dead. Look at all the dead there. So, I mean, that's where a better use maybe of the artillery would have came through and tried to look for some places you could have knocked down a wall and stuff. So yeah, look at the pikemen. I mean, they're okay. They broke already. They did not. That's not good use of pikemen. 53 kills is really bad. I think I'm not really sure why Macedon decided to go ahead and move those in there. You gotta save these guys for late. I mean, you got to save them for the end of the battle. Like, these guys should not be moving up right now. And as soon as the defenders see this unit, I mean, they're going to start spraying and praying. There we go. Now, this is the fight we've been waiting for. We have the Macedon giant ballista crew going against the Celtic bowmen. This is really and truly the battle we've been waiting on. This right here is going to determine who wins. And it looks like Macedon's going down. Yep, there we go. So we do have the pikemen moved up. They are easily within range. It's just a matter if they've noticed them or not. I want to take a peek back over here. So we do. Okay, so Kush has moved up. The armored Shotel warriors and just regular Shotel warriors. And they have started combat over here now, so they should kind of push through this pretty quick. The Spear brothers, they're not going to do too well against Shotel warriors. They could use this. I mean, you could go ahead and move this unit up. They need to cut through these guys. I mean, I don't really like this attack. They could move through there. They're just gonna hold this unit back. They want them to come attack because of the tower, so they're not too worried about them. They're just gonna chill. I can't say that I blame them. So we got okay. I mean, guys, we got pikemen moving up again. I want to take a peek real quick over here again at these pikemen. So they are actually getting some kills. Yeah. There you go. They're gonna be they're done. They're done now. They did get some kills, but that's not gonna last. I mean, Bowie Eye is done here. So great job by Galatia on that point. I want to come back quick because I want to check these pikemen out. So at the moment, the pikemen are doing way better over here. They're not getting any archer fire. They are retreating this archer unit. That is maybe a mistake. They do have some slingers right here. They need to open fire because there are potentially a gap here. You can attack from the side. They're actually charging in more units. I mean, yeah. This pikeman is just gonna eat that unit alive. So goodbye, Bloodsworn. Okay, good. They do see the pikemen, so they have retreated here. So obviously this one over here is done. So we do have some armored showtail warriors holding over here. They really need to form up. And we still have some sword followers here. 41 units of sword followers. Okay, Bowie Eye is moving over here and they're consolidating what they have left with their allies. That's a good move. Listen, I like that move. You've lost here, okay? There's no reason to just charge in and sacrifice the rest of your units on a battle that you've lost. All right, I mean, this is what you expect to happen. They are getting some shots back here on these slingers. That's actually really good. These slingers only have 26 kills. That is terrible. You need to get these guys out of there. I mean, that's really bad. So good on the defenders there. That's a great unit to target. And if they can get them to break quick enough, they may save these pikemen. 98 kills. Listen, for a pikeman unit, it's not good. I hate to tell you, it's not good. Macedon should have done this a moment ago. You know, if you already got your pikemen in, you need to get out of it what you can. We have Macedon's general in the battle. I don't know that I like that already. And there he goes. He's breaking. 119 kills. He's now running, getting shot in the back. He's forming up. I mean, you got to get him out of there. It's too late, probably. It's probably too late. All right, well, he did reform at least. They're just going to hold here. They're probably done with this attack on this side for now. They're trying some different angles of attack here. We got some Showtail Warriors here, so that's a good unit. 93 kills, 94 kills. And we have more coming up to reinforce them with 93 kills. Oh yeah, that's great. Great archer fire coming in from Galatia. They're hitting these warriors from the side. Defending Bowie Eye also has a really good angle here. So the pikemen have opened. They've done a good job over here. 166 kills. So now we're starting to get good use of the pikemen. And what they have done is they have opened a. Nah, they didn't open a new flank, unfortunately. But listen, you got to attack. You got to hurry up and attack here. You got to apply pressure over here. Ignore this guy. That's fine. No one cares. But you need to apply pressure here. Maybe you move the pikemen up. I don't know. Okay, good. So they're getting some pelum throw. That's good. They're going to start getting some kills here. Because if you win here, now you open flanks up. Flanks up. You open more flanks up? The Showtail Warriors actually did push up here initially. So it's actually... I mean, it's pretty smart from them to retreat. I don't think this is a good idea. They're going to get shot up right there. Alright, so defending Boia has some Oathsworn move up. That's a great unit. Where did Macedon's... I think... Okay, so Macedon... Woo! He saved his general. And he's thankfully not dead. But my God, that was really risky. You really don't want to... Okay, so I keep interrupting myself. You really do not want to lose your general. But with that being said, there is another pike unit right there from Macedon. So that is a good sign. And he's saving it. He's holding it in reserve. The attacking Boia has moved his general into position. So all they're doing right here is they're getting whatever kills they can get from Pila. So they're making the use of their Pila as they can. I'd like to see... Oh yeah, there we go. Actually, pretty good job blocking that. That was impressive. The Sword Masters, that was actually really impressive. There we go. So Swordmaster's not a bad unit, but you're not better than Oathsworn. And we got pikemen moving into place. Yeah, get the Oathsworn out of there. Save them, save their lives. There's no point letting them die. These pikemen are going to eat these guys up. They're opening fire at the Germanic slingers in the background. Okay. Well, these pikemen are within killing range. Unfortunately, it appears like they feel the need to have to retreat these slingers because of potential archer fire coming in. Unfortunately for those pikemen, I don't think they're going to live much longer. So this is kind of a interesting unfolding happening here. From an attacker point of view, it may be the right decision, because right here you're getting shot in the sword and spear side. Right here, same thing. Great ankles. The defenders have a really good angle right here. You got archers up here. I've completely missed this. I'm blind as a bat. They have a scorpion up here. I mean, that scorpion may honestly could be firing right now. I highly doubt it's used all his ammo. 96 kills. So attacking here probably is smart. What do they make of it though? Where does this go next? So we got 10 minutes left in the battle. Balance of power, you know, it could go either way depending on who does what. So we're getting a lot of movement over here. Okay, there you go. Look at this. Some late game siege equipment. And I mean, coming really close at the moment to getting some good shots. That was not a good shot. Pretty much shooting in the same exact spot he shot last time. Again, coming close to getting some good shots. I want to kind of linger in this area a little bit. There we go. Okay, there you go. You're getting some kills there. 174. I mean, does this unit even... They do still have ammo, too. Alright, what are the moves we're making? They're going to negate this. This is just a speed bump. Oh, God. Oh, God, guys. They still got 2 units of Berserkers just waiting. These guys... they can rack up some kills fast. Let me just say that. And listen to me. Listen, they are hidden right now. They are hidden right now. They have no idea they're here. They could potentially bait them into something. I'm very curious. They're exchanging some archer fire here. Nothing super of note. I'm kind of going to let this fast forward a little bit and let this move along. No movement at all going on over here. They're just not going to attack. Listen, that's smart. If you're trying to win the battle, it's smart. We're going to see if these guys get spotted. The attackers are actually being sneakily smart at the moment. They're kind of oh, this unit stopped. I hope, man, I'm going to tell you this. I want so badly for this unit, for these two berserkers that just run rampant through here. Okay. Wait a second. Okay, they're on the move. Please don't notice them. Please don't notice them. There is literally 6 minutes left in this battle replay, but I feel like there are so many units left. Are these guys about to just win the game? Are they about to win the game? There we go. The Zerkers, 2 chevron silver chevron berserkers are now into the battle. And look at all this. Look at all this. We have Swaby with some sword masters moved into the fight. These guys are going to rack up kills fast. We have Boyage General here. Okay. I mean, we do have some mass attacking going on here now. They don't have a choice, I don't believe. Guys, I want to watch this. This one's already up to 60 kills. This one's up to 44 kills. The Kushite, the Royal Kushite archers are holding them in place. They're hitting them with some archer fire. They are trying to slow them down. Man, Boei really needs to be careful here. He has his general with his back turned to the berserkers. Oh, sorry, guys. I mean, let's see. 94 kills. We gotta peek over here. What's going on over here? So Kushite is breaking. That unit had over 300 kills. Excellent job by Galatia. Galatia did a really good job here at stopping the attacking Boei over here. Galatia really needs a victory here. 170 kills, 183 kills on these Galatian legionaries. But they are fighting Showtail warriors. There's a lot going on here at the end of this battle. Swaby has sent in archers into melee. Levy Freeman breaking there. The balance of power is really swapping now. I mean, we still have some really fresh units from Galatia here waiting in reserve. Berserkers, 129 kills, 110 kills. When you got a big old group. Okay, one Berserker unit gone. This one still has 28. It's up to 140 kills. This is definitely a defender win at this point. Galatia still just has so many units. 206 kills on that one. I feel like Galatia did an excellent job at stopping the attacking Boei. We may get to the in-game stats, and you never know what the kills are going to look like. But from watching this, I feel like Galatia did a really, really good job at stopping the attacking Boei and just inflicting a lot of losses on him. And he was able to retain a lot of his army. We do have pikemen moved up. We have one berserker. The Macedonian general is charging him in. They're not gonna have an honorable one-on-one. He's taking on the whole army by himself. Okay, he's dead. We did it. They're definitely going to write a story about this and say that their general killed that Zerker by himself. You know they're going to. They're going to write a whole tale about it. We'll see what the pikemen can do. They're not going to do much. They're going to get flanked is what the pikemen are going to do. They are going to get flanked. Unfortunately, there's just not enough in that Royal Peltis. And Galatia is about to sandwich this unit here. So, hey, listen. Good replay. There's a minute left in the replay. I really personally enjoy barbarian settlement sieges. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. I like them. I like watching them. I like watching them, and I guess it's just a little different than, you know, the large city settlement with the large walls. You know, it's something real cool about siege towers being used and the carnage that can happen from soldiers just bum rushing out of the siege towers. I mean, look at all this carnage. And then, you know, you get over here. My God, look at that. And then, again, Galatia. Excellent job over here, Galatia. You kind of just boxed in the attacking Boei here and just inflicted some really heavy losses. We're down to 12 seconds. I mean, the battle's over, guys. Great job from the defenders. I mean, y'all pretty handily, it looks like, won that one. Costly victory. We're going to end the replay here, and let's check this out. So Galatia, okay, yeah, 3,000 kills. And then the attacking Boei, unfortunately, was not able to get a lot going. But on the attacking side, I mean, Kush did an excellent job. Macedon did a good job as well, but Kush did a really good job. You know, once they finally got into battle, and I say finally, Macedon just kind of rushed it. But Galatia, excellent job. If you end up watching this, there's no reason you're going to. But thanks a lot, guys, for making it this far in the video. And like usual, if you're watching super intently or for background noise, I mean, please give me a subscribe. Help me make the channel grow. So anyway, I'll catch y'all next time.